Hi guys, welcome to Uniquely Me with Simone Stewart. So guys, what do women do, especially those living in the country? And you don't even have to be living in the country, as a matter of fact. Where does our eggs come from? Where does the chicken that we so love, come from? Well guys, stick with me. You are about to meet a chicken farmer. Well, I don't know if I should call her a chicken farmer because my girl have all kind of things. She said to the chickens, hold on, mommy's coming. So guys, stay tuned. You are going to meet this fabulous woman who is, of course, an awesome chicken farmer. Stay tuned. So hey guys, welcome back to Uniquely Me with Simone Stewart. On set with me, I have Carlene Fagan, guys. And let me tell you, as you can see, we are in a kitchen, a chicken coop. Carlene, welcome to Uniquely Me.
Thanks for having me.
It is a pleasure, but listen, you know, persons are not used to us and with this kind of setting. Yeah. They know we're usually in a set with women sharing their stories of trauma and struggles. But here it is that we're in a chicken coop. But that don't mean by any means to limit us. How did you get started in such a business?
Well, I start very small. I start with 12 chicken.
Okay, wow.
And raising the 12, selling eggs, then saving a little, then I buy 12 more.
Wow.
Make it to 24, then I buy 12 more. And by selling eggs in the community, it get bigger and bigger. So I started adding more space and the business keep on growing.
Right. But what made you start such a business? What was happening in your life at the time that made you decide to start with 12 chickens? Hey.
Well, I'm a mother of 4 children.
Yeah.
Struggle real hard. So I decided to feed my children.
Wow.
So in order to feed my children, I had to do something to provide for their daily needs.
Yeah. Are you a single mom?
Yes, I am.
Wow. So just to talk with us, what are some of the struggles you found along the way starting out with this business?
Well, for one, I couldn't afford to buy it. The chickens.
Yeah.
I couldn't afford. So what I do, when I sell out of the dozen, I try to snatch something aside. Along with food, I'll snatch something in the kitchen.
Yeah.
And from there, I just take my time to eventually made it this far.
Right. I don't know, because right now, about how much fowl, how many we have in here right now?
Well, right in this group now, you're looking at about 210.
Wow. And these are not fowls, because I know me calling them fowls. But what are these? What do we call these?
It's it's layer.
They're layers.
These are layers.
Okay. Yeah. So what you do? So where the rooster and them something there? No rooster not in here.
Well, yes, there are roosters in here, but it's hard to.
Well, that is fine, because you see why I asked, because when I was growing up, my mother raised fowls. Well, we call them fowl at the time. I don't know if I remember when we had the little, like these color ones, and we had some color ones and all of that kind of thing, but I don't think it's not like now where, you know, these are layers and
these are layers. The first one, them call them common fowl.
Common fowl, that was what we had.
In my granny days, those were common fowls, and we still have common fowls. I have 2 down there as well, in our smaller cove.
Yeah.
But these are layers.
Right. So what's the purpose of these? So that person can understand what's the purpose of these. I know they're layers, but layers of what? Is it to have chickens?
No, these are layers to have eggs.
Okay.
To reproduce eggs.
Right. So when these eggs are produced, what do you do with those eggs?
Well, I sell them to community, sell them to supermarket in Kingston.
Yeah.
And round town.
Okay, okay. How hard is it to get into something like this?
Well, miss, it's very hard.
And I'm asking you,
it is not easy because one of the layers I paid $1,500 for one.
Wow, wow.
So it is not easy, and the feed, the feed is giving me a warm time.
Oh Lord.
Yes, because the feed is like 2,300 per bag.
Wow. And how much bags you need to feed? For instance, this 210, for instance.
The 1 bag per day.
Wow.
These get, and I have 3 sets.
Yeah, yeah. So 1 bag per day at what, $2,000 something?
Right.
That's 5. So we gone for per week. You need about $10,000.
More. Because
wow.
I'm telling you, it's per day.
Per day, and this is oh shucks, and I did 5. Yeah.
Yes, and I have 3 parts of sets of chickens.
Yeah.
3 layers.
So parts, all right. So the struggles that like somebody like you would go through, or somebody starting this business, is one, we know there's a struggle of one, I guess, finding money to buy.
Buying the feeding. Right now I need some water dripper, because to feed them with the water container, it's not pretty.
Yeah.
I have to do that like I have to refill these 3 times per day.
Oh wow.
And I have like 5 of the water container, 5 of these in here.
Right.
And I have to refill them 3 times per day.
Oh wow.
Yes.
Wow,
but it would be best if I have the water dripper, but it is rough at this time.
Right.
To buy them, so I just have to do what I have to do until better comes.
So how do you handle stuff like, do you have to worry about predial larceny? You have to worry about any such thing? Disease amongst the chickens? Do you have to worry about any such thing?
Not really, no, because my RADA officer keep in touch and they advise me on what to do.
Okay.
So for me, with precaution like those, I am well informed.
Awesome.
Yes.
So let me ask now, so since you talk about RADA, the role of RADA, what has RADA's involvement been like with you on this farm?
On this chicken farm?
Yes.
Well, on this chicken farm, my RADA officer would be Mr. Jeffrey Edwards. He comes in on times to times, advise me on what to do. Miss Fagan, the feed pan must go a bit higher, or the water container must go a bit higher.
Yeah.
The cob have to dust to avoid certain disease from them.
Oh.
And I get a lot of advice on that part from RADA within the livestock part of it.
So it's advice. But do you get, what about the monetary contributions per se? Let's say you wanted to expand the chicken coop, for instance.
Well, I've been talking to them about that because I also need, I need to go into more livestock.
Yeah.
So I've been asking about if I could get 2 boats, a water tank. I need to do a little bit more extension. But as for that, I've been getting help from RADA with the farm.
Okay.
Because I have a farm also.
Yeah.
So the last time I get from my RADA, Mrs. Edwards, I get some Irish potato, and they did very well.
Awesome.
Miss Brackett, please forgive me.
That's okay.
Miss Brackett, I get some Irish, and they did very well. Yes, and I also get from her some tomato seeds.
Oh wow!
And I plant the seeds. I get some big tomatoes from it. Yes, and she will always call me when there anything available at RADA.
Yeah.
And she always let me be a part of it.
Okay.
Yes.
So let me ask you, the Jamaican, between our Ministry of Agriculture and maybe the Jamaican diaspora, you know, what else could they be doing for chicken farmers in Jamaica?
Well,
and you can narrow it down to yourself. You know, you look at your expansion. What more could they be doing?
They could give us some more help. Like, as I say, me have to struggle to buy this far.
Yeah.
I think they could have given us some chicken then. Start off us with like probably 100 chicken. I don't know if I'm being too harsh or what.
No, sometimes you have to put it out there, you know.
We need some more help, some more assistance. Young farmer like myself, sometimes I'd feel like giving up.
Yeah.
But I have to push on because this is my daily provision for me and my children.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
But we need more help as it for chicken because right now I need to do another extension.
Yeah.
This coop right here, I used to raise they call white fowl.
Yeah.
It would be white fowl in this part.
Yeah.
Since COVID has come about, my sale dropped with those chicken.
Oh, okay.
I'm not getting any sales, so I decided to go into eggs.
Oh, okay.
Right now, I need to do another coop to balance myself. Because with the feeder and with this alone, sometimes it's not working out. Sometimes when I sell the eggs, it's just to buy back feeding. Nothing can left to do anything else. And I have to be giving them light.
Yeah. What's the purpose of the light?
Water. Well,
because I'm almost sure I heard that there was something with the light with helping them to produce more eggs or something.
It keeps them warm to produce eggs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
When rainy time and it cool down, them intend to not stop laying, but lay less.
Oh.
Well, to my knowledge.
Yeah.
That is what I am getting from them.
Yeah.
But the light keeps them warm and they lay more to me.
Okay.
Yes.
On an average, one chicken will give you about how many eggs?
Well, 1 egg for me, 1 chicken per day. I heard that people say them lay more than 1. Some people say they lay 2, but for me, it's just 1 egg per day.
Okay.
I picked up from 1 chicken in here.
Have you ever thought about, what other technology could be embarked on to say help you to maybe for the chickens to produce more? I don't know, me just ask. And by the way, guys, if you're watching and there are any advice you can offer to our farmers regarding how they could be improving their production, please let us know, put it down in the chat. But I'm just thinking now, if you should say what you put in the water, give them soursop leaf water, banana leaf, stuff like that.
Well, sometimes I use my own remedy. I give them single Bible.
Oh, wow.
In the water to kind of purge them out. Or so.
Yeah.
Or sometimes people would say give them the old time saying, give them little fever grass.
Yes.
Or what I do, I give them some malt.
Okay.
Reason for the malt to harden them shell.
Oh, okay.
Yes, you have a time them shell get thin.
Yeah.
And even though we made these for them to lay on, sometimes they lay on the ground.
Oh.
Right.
Okay.
And then by that the beak, sometimes if the shell is too thin, the beak will crack the shell. And that is a loss because every egg matters. Every egg matters.
Every egg matters, guys.
Yes, in this situation, every one counts.
Yes.
All
right, so we know that apart from the chickens, there is another big part to you.
Yes.
I want to ask you, what keeps you motivated?
My children.
I think that's every woman's cry, their children, motivating them to keep going. But we're going to go outside now because we want to talk a little bit more about the farm. We know that, it's been going through some challenges, but we're going to go outside and talk about it a little.
Sure.
So guys, stay tuned. See if you see any fall. Let me see which one. Where's Henry? I'm looking for Henry. Where Henry there? Where Henry there?
Probably this one is Henry. You asked for him. You want to hold it?
My friend Henry. But guys, we'll soon come back. We're gonna check out Carlene's farm. So stay tuned.
I have sweet peppers, I have tomatoes, but I got a bad beating in the
In the storm.
In the storm the
And I
other
think
day.
that is one of the challenges to our Jamaican farmers, right?
Yes.
Especially in the summer months, or what we call the storm periods, right?
Yeah.
Lord. So again, stuff like this, how do you manage? How much acre of land is this that we're looking at per se?
Well, it go way back.
Yeah.
But I only occupy about 3 acres of it.
Yeah.
Right.
When did you get started in this?
Well, about what? About 3 years ago.
Really?
Yeah.
You're going good.
About 3 years ago. So it could be more, but
Yeah.
seriously, because to tell you the honest truth, I did not choose farming. I guess farming choose me.
you.
Because by planting a little stuff, see it grow,
Yeah.
it intend to get bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I sell, as I said before, put something aside,
Yeah.
sell, put something aside, and the farm keeps
Keep
growing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but as you see, the farm gone
But the
way
farm,
down.
it probably gone down. But the thing
But-
is, so what do you need now to get this farm back on its foot to start? Because I can see in the midst of it, I see pepper,
Sweet pepper.
right?
I
I
did
see.
have callaloo. And so
Is that yam or something there? We see?
yes, man, I have yam further down. I have yams
Yeah.
and a lot of stuff. But I need some help. I
Right.
can't do this all by myself.
So let's see. All right. So how do you water? Like all of them stuff here down here, all the food stuff. And guys, by now you would be seeing that is a vast. I mean, we're seeing acres upon acres, trees upon trees, and that kind of thing. How do you water this, for instance?
Tanks.
Okay.
And rain when we get it from above.
Yeah.
But it's mostly tanks.
Right. So is it that you need, because right now I'm not seeing any, is it that you need some tanks? What you
Yes.
need? What is it that you would need
Well,
to really help you get going?
Well, I would need some tanks and I will need some financial assistance as well.
Yeah.
To clean it up and get back going on my feet.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Christmas coming and that kind of thing. We know it's a time when tomato usually scarce,
Scarce.
sorrel needed,
Yes.
Irish potato, because you know you have to do a mashed potato for Christmas dinner and thing. You know, we need to get you going. And guys, if you are watching this, you are watching Uniquely Me. It's another phase, season 6, guys. But we thought we would take it to the road and feature some of our women that are working pretty hard. I mean, we know about the struggles of our women. We know about our abused women and stuff. But we also want to talk about the wins of our women. Here is a woman telling you that what motivates her is her children. So far you'd have seen her with the chickens. Now you're seeing her with the land, guys. And she's making use of the land. But right now the land needs some help. So we want you to come on board, guys. And as we're going along, she's telling you some of the stuff that we can help her with. We can help her with the water. We can help her with the drip pan,
drippers,
the
yeah.
drippers, the tanks, that kind of thing. And we can buy some things to not true.
Yeah.
All right, so me
Can
see with the
get some-
machete. We can walk one and see what else we can jab. And guys, you
Oh, you
are
can
seeing,
second
of
this.
course, the RADA representative that's here. We are going to be talking to her. This is Awardia Brackett, and we are going to be talking to her shortly, just to see the role of RADA with the farmers and stuff. So stay tuned. You soon hear more from her, but she'll walk with me in the meanwhile.
All right.
So, Awardia, thank you so much for being here with me on the farm. Talk with us. Tell us the role, your role, because you're a RADA representative. What's your role with the farmers?
Okay, so RADA, Rural Agricultural Development Authority, as the name suggests, it's an organization that provides support and encourages agriculture, farming across the island. We provide technical support in the form of trainings, technical advice that's daily, and we provide input where applicable. My role on the farm is really to encourage and to provide technical advice. We encourage our stakeholders in ensuring that they keep their business successful. why we say business. We like to encourage our farmers about farming as a business, and that they shouldn't see less than that, because farming is a business. So going around, should Miss Fagan have a problem with mites or her curling and bronzing of her pepper leaves, then I would come, I would inspect it. I would tell her, because it would seem as if it's a mite problem. So I tell her that she has mite. We can recommend chemicals for these mites, right? So we recommend chemical. If it is that she's having a nutrient deficiency, then we can also recommend something for that, as well as teach her the different techniques of allowing the soil nutrient to stay in the soil conservation. We would also do trainings on land husbandry, being that Miss Fagan is farming on a hillside. Basically, what we would do, we incorporate our land husbandry officer, who is Mr. Andre Price. He would come and he would tell Miss do a training, basically telling Miss Fagan how to farm on a hillside, how to make barriers so that she doesn't lose her soil or her soil nutrients, right? So we'll do some of that. We also would provide inputs wherever we have the inputs. We don't always have the inputs, but whenever we do have inputs, we also assist the farmer in getting some of the inputs. If they need fertilizer, if they need seeds, then we will work with the farmer and help the farmer to basically show the farmer how to use these inputs. Our roles are not limited to these things, as we will also help the farmer to gain a market. So we'll link the farmer to our marketing officer, who will assist them in finding a market when they have a certain amount of produce that they cannot get off on their own. So those are some of the roles that we play in assisting our farmers.
Awesome. Well, I think Owardia, Mrs. Brackett, you have shared a lot a while ago. I didn't even know that there were so many things that RADA would have done. And I mean, Miss Fagan can testify to the fact that this is so. And so, ladies, especially in business, I'm saying to you, and those who are farming and our farmers in Jamaica, I'm saying to you that you don't have a reason to not get started. Like she said, even if it's a hillside, and right now, guys, we are on a hillside. But here it is that there are experts out here who can help you with farming on the hillside. Husbandry is what they call it, right? Land husbandry. And they provide you with seedlings too. So guys, yes, if you are looking for assistance, right, you have not seen your RADA officer, or you didn't even know that there was one, or something brewing for you, reach out to, for instance, we're in St. Mary, the St. Mary RADA office, and there's a RADA office in every parish, right? Yes, there is. Awesome. Reach out to RADA and let them know you have something going on and you want to get started. But guys, right now, thank you, Miss Brackett, for sharing. We are continuing with Miss Fagan. What up, Hillside Farm? So come.
All right, the farm is not always been like this.
Yeah.
It since Grace and I lose a lot.
Yeah.
A lot of trees, as you can see.
Yeah.
A lot of trees fell and stuff like that. I go down, way down, as you can see, I have plantains, banana.
Yeah.
I plant a lot of corn down by the bottom.
Wow.
But water, for instance, is giving me a warm time.
And that's what I wanted to know, because guys, we are coming down like layers and layers, and so I want to know, how do you keep up with watering this kind of layer land with your crops?
Well, my RADA officer, Mr. Price, he was the one that came and advised me about the drains.
Oh.
If you can see, when you were coming down, we have to have been stepping over drains.
Right.
he was the one that come and advised me to cut some drains.
Yeah.
To hold the water some of the times.
Yeah.
So when I plant,
Yeah.
it can feed from that.
Right.
But that cannot do as much
Right.
that I would want it to do.
So like some drip hose and something that would help you?
That eventually, yes, exactly.
Okay. And
The
tanks?
the tanks and some drip hose coming down,
Yeah.
that will be of great assistance to me.
Well, guys, let me tell you something. Carlene has a big thing going on here. This is no little thing. As far as my eyes can see, and guys, also we can see that the help is needed from all indication. And we really want to help her get going. Well, not get going, but to continue what she has started. Now, some of the persons who would benefit, I know you would sell, is that you sell to farmers for them to, or persons who are just getting in the business of buying and selling, or you go supermarket. I know you said for the chickens, but do you go supermarket, do you go hotels, that kind of thing with your products?
Well, sometimes I send it into Kingston.
Yeah.
And I sell it down by the Corps. When I well, those are people that buy from us to export.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So, for instance, I have a lot of peppers. I have a lot of sweet peppers.
Yeah.
I sell it to them. Or sometimes I can even go by Highgate and put out a little stall.
Yeah.
And do my little thing.
Well, so far, I like what I see. I know you're saying that this is not it, but it's telling me...
This is not the farm that I normally operate.
But it tells me that there's potential. And that's what, you notice I keep going there because I want you to keep believing in yourself. And believing that, listen, this is just a bump in the road and you're going to pick yourself up and go again. Sure. Right? So guys, we are going to wrap up this part of the video. When we finish, we're going to show you some stuff that we found here on the farm. And you will see what we're talking about when she'll say, hey, and that is we used. But anyhow, guys, thank you so much, guys. We're putting it out there, women, that you can get up and go. You don't have to get stuck. You can start with 1 chicken, 12 chicken like Carlene did. You can start on your hillside, your backyard, whatever it is. You can start with pepper, plantain, tomato, anything at all. Okra, so some big okra there behind you. Whoa, corn and the whole works, guys. So we're going to show you, as I said, whatever it is that we've been able to pick up from off this farm, some eggs and stuff. But mainly, guys, I want you to reach out and show Carlene some love. We can put advice in the comments. You can come and buy stuff from her. You can open, if you know of a big factory or somewhere that needs peppers, sweet peppers. Missy pepper don't have a stone dog, as they would say. And of course, reach out to the RADA office. Guys, thank you so much. Your support means a lot. So see you next week with another unique story. Don't forget to subscribe and we appreciate you. Take care next week.
Who am I really? Choices, choices, choices. In pursuit of a career? OMG, I'm a wife. Help, I am a mother. Oh, I'm in church. When do I get to be a woman that God called me to be? Uniquely Me covers the acrobatic endeavors of every woman to balance the responsibilities of being a mother, a wife, a professional, a church leader, a friend, yet still maintain her identity. I too am a mother, a wife, a trained minister of religion, a banker, an entrepreneur trying to balance the many hats that signifies my role. My book will help motivate and empower every woman who is really unique in her own way. Grab your copy today on Amazon because Uniquely Me is uniquely you.
Thank you for tuning in to Uniquely Me with Simone Stewart. Remember, Uniquely Me is uniquely you.